The next fly that I'm tying in my wet fly series is the Straggle Invicta. This fly is a good March Brown wet fly imitation. I've already prepared my hook by crushing down the barb and securing the hook in my vise. I've also applied some wax to my thread. And holding on to the tag end of the thread, I'm going to wind my thread back towards the bend of the hook. Snip off the excess. Continue taking thread wraps towards the bend of the hook, stopping just at the barb. Next, I'm going to take 2 golden pheasant crest feathers, measure them along the hook shank, and take 2 loose wraps to hold them in place. Take a look, see if they look all right. Now, I'm going to gently shorten them up. Not much. A little better. Now I'm going to secure those golden pheasant crest feathers to the hook shank and tie in some micro chenille. Going to take some wraps towards the hook eye to secure everything in place. And snip off the excess. Continue wrapping my thread forward. Get rid of that little extra there. Let me pinch that off. Now I'll have to use my scissors. My fat fingers just get in the way. Next, I'm going to tie in my hackle. I've removed some barbs. I don't want it too heavy at the head of the fly. Snip off the excess. Using open spiral wraps, I'm going to wrap the hackle towards the bend of the hook. About 5 turns should do it. Holding the tip of the feather up, I'm going to grab a hold of the micro chenille and I'm going to secure the tip of the feather with the micro chenille and wind it up through the hackle fibers using a reverse wrap. Don't worry about catching some of those fibers. We're going to brush them out in a moment. I'm going to grab a hold of some of those hackle fibers that are pointing forward. Secure down the micro chenille, snip off the excess chenille, and then remove the hackle tip. Next, I'm going to build up a little platform for my turkey slips. Pull out some of the fibers using Velcro secured to a popsicle stick. Very handy little tool. Don't overdo it though. Measure up your turkey slips with the hook shank. I like them to start curving upwards, just at the bend of the hook. That looks pretty good. Well, I should have added a little more wax to my thread just to help hold the turkey slips in place. Oops, a little bump there, get rid of that. Now measure up my turkey slips again. I'm going to pinch the turkey slips on the hook shank with my thumb and middle finger. Pinch everything together, bring the thread up between my thumb and middle finger, back down around the hook shank, and give a gentle pull upwards. Let the thread hang down, adjust the slip, take a look. A few more wraps to secure the slip in place when you get it to where you like it. Lift the slip ends up and away from the hook eye, and wrap the thread a few times behind the hook eye to help secure the slips in place. It also keeps those slip ends from crowding the hook eye. Snip off the excess using the hook eye as a guide and start forming a nice well-rounded head. Here you can see how the thread captures the ends of the turkey slips and hides them. I find this method works very well when tying in any kind of slip wing. My intention is to fish this fly, so I'm not all that concerned if a few of them stick out. But do your best to hide the ends of the turkey slips. Next, I'm going to use my whip finish tool and make 4 or 5 turns to finish off the head of the fly. Snip off the excess thread and start adjusting the turkey slips to form a little hump and line the tips up with the tail. Stop, take a look. Maybe one more little adjustment. I don't think it matters that much to the fish. Once this fly gets wet, those fibers are going to collapse anyway. That looks pretty good to my eye. Take another look. Take a look at the top. It's lined up pretty good. Maybe one more little adjustment. Nah, I don't think so. Fish this fly across and down and use short little retrieves to bring the fly back towards you for your next cast. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.